Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message, intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or a cord cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Okay, y'all. As I was getting ready for this reading, I kept hearing Cinderella's Got to Go. And it took a minute for it to click, but it's actually a song. It's a song from Britney Spears, actually. It came out in 2001. I looked up the lyrics, and the thing that stood out to me the most was the bridge of the song, where it says, "I used to say I want you, you cast me in your spell, I did everything you wanted me to, but now I shall break free from all your lies. I won't be blind, you see, my love, it can't be sacrificed, I won't return to thee." So, some kind of spell, illusion here that was cast in order for you to sacrifice yourself for somebody else, it has been destroyed. It's null and void. It no longer exists. And it's interesting because when I got this message about Cinderella's Got to Go, I was in the middle of doing my hair, so I was looking in the mirror. So this spell that I feel like was projected onto you is being broken. And much like a mirror being broken, right, if you follow the superstitions, it leads to 7 years of bad luck. See, the illusion or the spell was only able to last as long as you allowed it. As long as you sacrificed your love. And as long as you remained blind and ignorant to this individual. Now, for some of you, this could be, you guys could have, like, this could be like a step family that you've been dealing with, foster family, if for some of you, if that's the case, or this could be like previous, right? This could even be like imprints that were left on you since childhood, even. Those are all null and void. It's like whatever spell they were able to hold over you, it had an expiration date. And that expiration date was the moment that you decided to not care or to reflect back what was given to you. For the longest time, you were ignorant to the fact that somebody here was projecting this on top of you. And I'm not trying to come for anyone, because I feel like the spell, the illusion has been broken. It's like you're no longer blinded to what's been right in front of you the whole time. And it's like the moment that you have that epiphany, that was the moment that it broke. Because it shifted your internal circumstances. It shifted your emotions. Kind of like a tide. Kind of like the water in a way. It shifted. Something here about, your current. Your inner current started moving differently, right? And by you feeling differently about the situation, by looking at it differently, it rewired your brain in a positive way, which allowed you to break free from this sacrificing for love bullshit that was imprinted on you. So yeah, that's what I got. We're gonna get into the tarot dice. Oh my goodness, before I forget, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you. Whew, I can't believe it's Christmas already. It's like, where has the time gone? But we're going to begin with the tarot dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What's the vibe? What's the tea? What is going on in collective energy? Okay. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles upright. We have the High Priestess sideways. Some of you guys might be getting a phone call or some kind of important news. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all. I apologize for that. That was my mom. So, I need to start getting over there. But, this is really good. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Empress sideways, but the Empress is coming in, so it's like you are rising into power. We have Temperance, and then we have the Hierophant sideways. So for my Empresses out there that have been single, I don't think you're going to be single for much longer. Something here that you have remained faithful to, maybe you remained faithful to yourself. Ten of Pentacles, there's a brand new chapter that is happening here. And we have the Nine of Cups. There is some kind of truth here that is coming out in regards to your character, because we do have this Ace of Swords here at the bottom of this Empress. The wait is finally over for something. Whatever this truth is that's coming out, I feel like it's allowing you to step fully into your power here. It's like being seen for exactly who you are and who you've always been. Maybe people are seeing your value, and much more deeper than that, but like your magic. That's what I'm getting with that Empress. Like, people are starting to see your magic, your whimsy, your individuality, what sets you apart from everybody else. There is some kind of truth that is being either spoken or witnessed. You have had the guts, the bravery, and the courage to go after what it is that you've wanted unapologetically with this Queen of Wands upright. And I feel like you've been chasing that Ten of Pentacles. To me, the Ten of Pentacles, I like it so much better than the Ten of Cups, because it's stable. It's a stable, prosperous, abundant future, and that doesn't necessarily always have to involve money. This is you having the life that you've always dreamed and envisioned for yourself, and not having to worry and stress. It's not always about having more than enough. Maybe it's about living in comfort. It is definitely about having more to pass on to the next generation, but it's about building some kind of a legacy. You have been thinking about your future and your long-term goals. You have been trying to build something. Maybe that's why you are no longer willing to sacrifice your love. I have strong Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Leo energy here. Whatever this is, you are headed right towards wish fulfillment. You have taken your pain and turned it into purpose. It's like you use that, especially with this Temperance, you use that to fuel you. Kind of like to being like your rocket fuel, so that way you could take off. It's like you use that pain, you sacrifice the pain instead of continuing to sacrifice your love. It is leading to some kind of commitment here, or even you being seen as some kind of a leader, worthy of investment, especially with that Ten of Pentacles. We have the Chariot reverse, so something here is coming to a halt. Maybe this is somebody that's been trying to get in the way of you shining in some kind of way. Maybe somebody here has been bitter and envious. Somebody here has definitely been holding on to some kind of a grudge with this Five of Pentacles. Excuse me, Five of Cups sideways. This could be somebody here who has been crying and over-exaggerating something. This could even be somebody here who was intentionally trying to claim that you were leaving them behind, but yet this was a very individual here that was treating you like Cinderella. But they're trying to claim that they left you behind. Whatever. Maybe that's part of this truth that's coming out, is the fact that you never really left anybody behind. People just took advantage of your kindness and your heart and your loving nature. Maybe one of your love languages is to be of service. And somebody was taking advantage of that. We do have the Page of Cups here. Somebody here could definitely want to be expressing themselves. As I said that and I saw the Seven of Swords here reversed, this could be somebody here who was talked out of maybe not coming to you, or this is somebody here who has been either admiring you from a distance, but they've been hesitant to approach. Maybe because of some kind of lie that they heard, and they were like, you know, they were hesitant. But either way, something here has been alchemized. Maybe that's why somebody here could want to express themselves. There's definitely some kind of news that is being ushered in with this Page of Cups. This could definitely make you extremely happy. We do have the Two of Pentacles reversed on this side, which is actually good. It means a decision here has been made. Somebody here is no longer wavering and going back and forth. They've made a firm decision. That could even be you. You made a firm decision to rise in your power. You know, you only got one shot. Because I'm thinking about a rocket, you know, taking off. And you using that pain for fuel, you only had one shot. To transmute this energy properly, and I feel like you did it properly. You did something here the proper way. Either way, it's leading towards wish fulfillment. And maybe somebody here was even trying to sabotage you from having your wishes and dreams come true. And whatever these wishes and dreams are, it has to do with you leaving some kind of a legacy. We do have the Knight of Wands here upright. That can definitely be somebody here who's very passionate about something, could be rushing in. This could be an individual here who maybe wants to express some kind of feelings. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic or even business. However this sabotage in this Cinderella story played out for you. Either way, you're being led right to a brand new opportunity, right? After every ending with the 10, there's a brand new beginning. Somebody here could be wanting to invest in you. Maybe somebody here now finally sees you for who you are. And that could be because maybe the rumors are being dispelled. And maybe this person's like, So now that it's not true, you know, now they made a firm decision instead of going back and forth. Do I invest in the collective? Do I not invest in the collective? Do I invest in the collective? Do I not invest in the collective? But now that something here has been destroyed, whatever was being projected at you through this, whoever this person was that was acting like a mirror, it's been destroyed. Some of you guys could also be coming out of a period of bad luck. Like maybe you guys are coming out of a very, very dark 7-year cycle. And maybe the whole thing about be careful about breaking a mirror, maybe that's not, doesn't have to do with the physical world. Because when I heard that, I was like, ooh, that's a different way to look at that superstition. Food for thought. But either way, the wait is over. We have the Two of Wands here sideways. The wait is over. There is some kind of brand new commitment that is getting ready to take place. This could just be you finally sitting on your throne, or having... What I mean by that is your spiritual authority is being recognized in others. Like others are recognizing your spiritual authority. That's what I mean by that. It's like it's like whatever the illusion was, whatever the spell was, it's been broken. And maybe that's why somebody put the spell on you in the first place, is because you wouldn't be their Cinderella in the first. So they could have used, like, glamour. They could have glamored themselves in some kind of way, whether they were using spellcraft or whether this is somebody here who is very persuasive and has a way with words and a way with expression and maybe really great acting ability. However which way they did it, that's what could have suckered you in. And then once this person found out that your love language was to be of service, it's like they abused that. And then when you wouldn't be their Cinderella anymore, that's when they started to create this illusion that, oh, they weren't good enough, whatever it is that they said. Because they were obviously trying to sabotage you, so they were just speaking negatively about you. And collective for each and every single one of you, depending on your circumstances, they could have said different things. Maybe they said that you were a hoe, or they said that, I don't know, that you were broke, or that you were homeless, or... But even then, like, if somebody really cared about you... I digress, but anyways, that spell has been broken. Cinderella's got to go. She's got to go, or he's got to go. They got to go. They got places to be, things to do, and dreams to fulfill. But give me one moment, I will be right back. Alrighty, y'all, I am back. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Someone here is going to have to give up. Yeah, they're going to have to give up. They're going through a tower moment. Someone here is going through a loss for trying to come for you. They built something here off of false pretenses. That's why they're being stopped. That's why something here is coming to a standstill. Heavy Cancer energy as well with that, Chariot. Universe, please tell us some more. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Strength card reversed. Somebody's biggest fears are coming true. Somebody's biggest fears are coming true. Somebody here is headed for a total loss with this Ten of Pentacles reversed, and they don't have anybody else to blame but themselves. This is somebody that is not able to temper themselves. This is somebody here who lets their ego get the best of them, lets their ego take the driver's seat. And then we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse also speaks about being non-committal. Somebody here could be all emotion and no action, and no follow-through, no discipline. This is somebody here who acts on their feelings. But this is somebody here that lets their ego take the driver's seat. So this is somebody here who could... This is the energy. This is that sacrifice energy. Wanting you to sacrifice yourself in order to make somebody else happy here because of their ego. But this is somebody here who doesn't... They don't want to put their own ego aside. This is somebody here who's extremely selfish. And there's the Ace of Swords right behind that. Something here about the truth isn't far behind the lie. The truth isn't far behind the lie. What's behind this Ace of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody here is headed for a dramatic loss for trying to come for you. It's very interesting because we have the Ten of Pentacles upright in the dice and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it's like whatever they wished for you is now happening to them. Their biggest nightmares are coming true. Maybe that's part of the spell and the illusion they were trying to do to you. They were trying to keep you restrained by using some kind of fear, some kind of oppression to hold you back, because the Queen of Wands is somebody here who's not afraid. This is somebody who's you're somebody who's very courageous. They were only able to attack you in the context of what they felt like. Okay, so the best way to explain this is, remember how I said their greatest nightmares are coming true? Because that's what they wanted for you? This is somebody here who only views the lens of life through their own lens. So what might be the greatest nightmare for one may not necessarily be the greatest nightmare for someone else. It's like they were trying to attack you with their nightmares, thinking that it would be your downfall. And maybe it was a little bit of a nuisance, but it wasn't your greatest fear. It was their greatest fear. And that's why you were able to conquer it, because it was never yours. And for some of you, maybe you even did conquer your greatest fears. So then it felt like you were just dealing with this nuisance. But either way, whatever this person has built, going back to that tower we saw earlier, whatever they have built, whatever life they have built for themselves, excuse me, it was all based on a lie, because the lovers are being casted out of that tower as well. So there is false contracts here that are falling apart. Because the way that somebody built themselves up, they built it all on a lie. It was all a lie. Something here was not planned. There was no long-term thinking behind this investment. That's why the tower is crumbling here. There was a weak foundation, and a weak foundation cannot support the structure anymore. It's like it's caving in on itself. Somebody here could be trying to appeal to your emotions now with this Ten of Cups, like, oh, but we can be happy again, or, you know, but I'm your this, I'm your that, whatever it is, whatever title they're trying to claim that they have, whatever earthly title, whether it's brother, lover, or friend, or business partner of 10 plus years, whatever title they think that they have, whatever, I want to say whatever position they think they hold in your life. That's not necessarily the case. That's not going to work anymore. Because you see that somebody here is coming out of desperation with this strength in the reverse. That's a part of not keeping your ego in check, desperation. Somebody here is acting out of desperation, wanting you to come bail them out for the loss that they're going through, but yet they were the ones that was orchestrating the losses that you were going through while you were going through that period of 7 years of bad luck. Because it was orchestrated, because somebody was trying to claim that you were the one that caused something. Universe, please tell us more. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody here that's holding on to something for dear life, for fear of losing out. We have Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody here who felt like they had no other options left. So that's what they're trying to claim. They're trying to claim they felt like they had no other options left, so they had to do what they did. That still doesn't make it right. Again, desperation. This is desperation. I don't know what else to do. Universe, tell me more. Okay, that was way too many, but we are going to take a gander. The Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups reverse, the Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. Moral of this short story that just came out is somebody who has not changed with that Hanged Man reverse. They have not changed, and they're still not willing to cooperate. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. The Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, Somebody here knows that they lost. That their attempt to try and control a situation ultimately ended up being what caused this tower to crash in their life in the first place. Somebody's prayers are not being answered with the star reversed, and I don't feel like it's you, collective. I don't. You had the courage to continue to persevere towards your Ten of Pentacles, towards your future, towards your long-term vision that you laid out. You still made it happen, in spite of the challenges that you faced from this individual. And now that the roles are being reversed, somebody here cannot handle the heat. And now they're realizing that maybe they didn't win in the first place. And this is somebody here who maybe, again, with that strength reverse in their ego here, feeling like maybe they did win. And maybe they felt like they were celebrating a little bit too early. The Knight of Swords reversed and Judgment. The truth is coming out that somebody here cannot escape the past. They cannot escape what they have done. No matter how hard they try, they can run, but they cannot hide. Somebody is trying to rationalize to themselves that they didn't have any other choice. But they did have a choice. They could have chose to be honest. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse does not talk about honest work. This is dishonest work. This is a misrepresentation, a false representation. Somebody here was trying to paint a picture. It's like they were using Crayola washable paint instead of using oil paint. Like that's, you know what I mean? Washable paint is not permanent. And they're thinking, but they're receiving some kind of news here because they thought that they were able to escape something, but they didn't. It's coming back to bite them in the butt. Whatever they did, whatever they started doing, whatever they put into motion 7 years ago, there's going to be a lot of loss of material things. And whatever this material thing is, this is somebody here that was holding on to something because it was like their security blanket. This is somebody here who felt like they weren't going to be able to get more than that, than this. So it's like using these maniacal, devious deceit and sabotage with the Seven of Swords. Because they felt like it wasn't going to get much better than what they had now. I don't know what this is, y'all. This could even be something physical. The Ten of Pentacles could definitely symbolize, we're talking about an inheritance. It definitely talks about the future. Somebody that not playing wise for the future. Maybe somebody here was even trying to do things so that way people wouldn't see you for who you are, Empress. Male or female, but it's like somebody never wanted you to see you. Never wanted people to see your truth. Somebody here could have been trying to rob you of your Ten of Pentacles. To try and hold on to it to themselves. Maybe this is somebody here who wanted all of it for themselves. Maybe they did. That's the Five of Swords energy. They wanted it all for themselves. But now they're getting nothing. Somebody's own greed. Excuse me. Is going to be their downfall. Ten of Pentacles, for some reason, because this Ten of Pentacles is reversed, I just pictured like 10 minus 4 is 6. That's the Six of Pentacles. Things are being balanced out for you. Things are getting ready to be balanced out. Because this person owes, because positive 4 minus 10 is negative 6. Right? Am I doing math properly? Yeah, it's negative 6. This person is in debt to the universe. They're in debt to the universe with the star reversed. So they owe you. Universe, tell us more for the collective, please. The Lover's reversed. This contract is over. This contract, this spell, this illusion, whatever this is, this contract needs to go. This karmic contract needs to go. Cinderella's got to go. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. And here you are. The Nine of Pentacles to me is the Empress in the Minor Arcana. This is somebody who's very independent, somebody who's very stable. This is somebody who's able to stand on their own. Somebody here was trying to attach themselves to you. They wanted you to sacrifice your love. Because they see that you're able to take care of yourself. They see that you're able to nourish yourself. Nine plus this Eight of Pentacles. They know that you're a hard worker. They know that you get shit done. You do. You follow through. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. You get it done. You're not afraid of a challenge. You're not afraid of hard work. And then we have the nine. We have the Hermit. I was going to say the Nine of Hermits. We have the Hermit, which is number 9. The Hermit is somebody here who holds a lot of wisdom, and this is somebody here who's not afraid of the dark, because they know that they're the light. You remained faithful. See, somebody here was trying to break your spirits. They're trying to have you sacrifice your love. And to me, love is the frequency of the divine, of source. They wanted you to sacrifice love. It's like somebody here was really trying to dampen your spirits. You know, because this Nine of Pentacles, this person doesn't need validation from anybody else. You don't need validation. You prove it to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you take care of you. So your opinion is the only one that matters. And we're not talking about valid criticism. That's a whole different ballpark. I mean, I'm sure you'll accept valid criticism. But when it comes to the opinions of others, when it comes to living your life, they don't know jack shit about your life. So how could they even have an opinion? We have double 9s here, 99. Could be significant, or there's a major chapter that is closing out here. And that has been the vibe this past week. We have the Emperor. Some of you guys could be coming into union with your Emperor because it's time. Maybe somebody here was even trying to keep you away from a partner here that was as equal as you. And this partnership could be on any level. Platonic, family, friend, lover. Wait, hold on. Platonic, family, lover, or business. Excuse me. Strong Aries, Virgo energy here. And Gemini as well. We pretty much have all of the signs here. Universe. Give us 2 more, please. The King of Wands, Page of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Very interesting. And the Page of Pentacles reversed. There is definitely news and information here that somebody doesn't want to hear. Somebody here could physically have to pay something up. Maybe somebody here literally physically stole something from you, and now they're going to have to pay that up. Whatever it is that they've taken from you, because maybe they felt like you already had enough. But again, who are they to know what you may or may not be deserving of, but they felt like they had no other choice. They had no other options left. That was their rationale. That was their thinking. I'm not saying it was okay and it was right. I'm just explaining. That was their rationale. Maybe this is somebody here who never wanted you to get into a relationship because they wanted you all to themselves, or they benefited from you in some kind of way. And they felt like, whoever this person is, they felt like they had no other options. So instead of loving you, they felt like they can control you, try to diminish your spirit, so that way you would always be able to take care of them. But why couldn't they just love you and know that if they loved you that you would still be there for them? Like, I don't get it. I don't get that stuff. Like, I don't get that. That's what I don't understand. Why would someone want to keep you away from people who are like you, or... See, at the end of the day, this person, whoever they are to you, collective, this person... This is somebody here who put you in a higher box or a higher category than them in their mind. So they had to keep you small. We have the moon reversed here at the bottom of the deck. Some kind of illusion is crumbling down. The truth about somebody's loyalty is being seen. We do have a King of Wands here that came out earlier. I never mentioned anything about him. I totally forgot that I put him down. Maybe somebody here wanted you to forget about love. Because we do have the King of Wands upright and this Queen of Wands upright. We had the Emperor and the Empress here. It's like somebody here is trying to keep you away from a perfect match. Maybe trying to keep you away from your soulmate, from your soul tribe here, by trying to pose as if they're your actual soul tribe, but they were just your karmic soul tribe, or this was a karmic soulmate. Maybe this situation here was you wrapping up past life bullshit. But the card that fell on the ground was the Page of Pentacles. There is going to be some kind of offer that is coming in for you. It is. We have the Moon reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed. This is somebody's illusion is coming down to an end. Somebody's recklessness and impulsiveness is going to be seen. Excuse me. I didn't say that earlier, but excuse me. Somebody's being seen as very erratic, scatterbrained. And then we have an offer here that's leading to a brand new beginning. And this is an offer here that somebody here was trying to hold. They were trying to delay it for as long as they could. But that illusion has been broken. Maybe about how somebody here has been very childish and wanting to hold you back, trying to stop you from love, trying to stop you from growing. That spell is broken. The truth is being seen. You are going to get your 10 of Pentacles and your 9 of Cups. You're going to have your cake and you're going to eat it too. You want to know why? Because you're the one that freaking baked it. That's why. That's why you get to have your cake and eat it too. Because you made it yourself. And you frosted that bitch and you put the fondant on it and you made it look pretty. And it tastes good. And you get to enjoy it. And you can share it with whomever you want to, because it's your cake. Give me one moment, collective. Okay, y'all, I am back. Universe. What were their intentions? What were this person's intentions? Growth and meddler? This is somebody here who wanted to meddle in your growth. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. I will ignite a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansion. But they were meddling. There's someone here that wanted to plant seeds of discourse in your life. They were planting seeds of discourse in your life, so that way you wouldn't be able to grow. Isn't that what I said earlier? To keep you down? We have vent. I have a lot to say about a situation, need a good listener. This is somebody here that liked your energy, but they wanted it all for themselves. This is somebody here who felt like they could be greedy and feel like they could have some kind of ownership over you, which is gross. It's gross. So when you broke free, when you chose to no longer sacrifice love, somebody thought that they could meddle in your growth here. Distort your image. Have people question your truth. Universe, tell us more, please. And they were doing this because they felt like they had to do it out of they felt like they only could deal with you out of obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. You're a nuisance. Going back to the whole Cinderella theme. This person felt like you were a nuisance and you were an obligation. And that's probably why they felt even more, because they were like, well, who are you to deny me? But it's always been done this way, right? Ever since Cinderella was a child, it's always been done that way. And everyone else grew accustomed to it. So when you get older, you just think that's just how it is. But no, it's not. And you realize that when you broke free. And somebody was trying to create this pressure, maybe to keep you trapped in a karmic cycle with them, to make it seem like you need them. Somebody also wanted you focused on the past, because this King of Wands is looking back. He's looking towards the past. And whatever this person is, it's like they were trying to get in the middle of where you've been to where you are going, meddling with your growth. Trying to stop and block an opportunity from coming here. And this is somebody here that felt like they had won. I feel like whoever this individual is, they robbed you from multiple different things on multiple different levels. Because they were meddling in your life out of obligation? I'm sorry, Collective, but I want to slap a bitch for you. This makes me want to slap somebody. What was at the bottom? It's mutual? We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. Somebody felt like you were in something together, that it was mutual. That you had to suck it up. Again, with this whole Cinderella thing. You know, but the truth at the end of the day is that those sisters were not her real sisters. That wasn't her real family. It wasn't her blood. Universe, please tell us more. Judgment and lies? You're trapped in a cycle of criticism towards yourself and others, blocking the growth that comes from compassion. Release the need to judge and find freedom in loving your authentic self. And then lies. You're lying to yourself and those around you. There's a secret that needs to emerge for true alignment to occur. Somebody here could have implanted, they meddled in your growth here to make you hyper-judgmental to the point of you lying to yourself. Somebody never wanted you to embrace your authentic self. That's why this Empress is sideways. You are finally coming into your power for owning who you are. And you've done it in the face of adversity here with this Queen of Wands. And maybe a part of you felt like you needed to deal with this person or try to... Something here about with this individual, you can't be amicable. It's like you give them an inch, they take a mile. And maybe you felt like you had to keep them around. Maybe you also felt like out of obligation. Right? Because you didn't want to like ruffle any feathers. But maybe that's part of the lie that you were telling yourself as well. And you were like, you know what? That's not true. I am not obligated to do anything that I don't want to do. Somebody wanted you trapped in a cycle of criticism toward yourself and others. They wanted you miserable. They wanted you to sacrifice your love. And they wanted you to believe it. They wanted you to make it feel like it was your idea. Excuse me. Insincere. This person's insincere. Moving in a disingenuous way. Reconnect with your truest north and start making more aligned choices for better outcomes. This is somebody here who liked to scapegoat. They like to scapegoat. They like to cast the blame instead of taking responsibility for themselves. You know, kind of like Cinderella, right? Cinderella was the one that was supposed to clean the house instead of people learning how to clean up after themselves. Why was it Cinderella's responsibility to keep the house clean? Why can't people learn to clean up after themselves? That's the vibe. And they wanted you to make you seem like you were crazy. I feel like the truth is going to be smacking people. And I think I did a reading about that a couple of weeks ago, about the truth coming out to smack somebody in the face. That's what's happening. And what you have coming for you is, it's beautiful. It's everything that you've ever wanted. And you're getting it because... And I don't say this often in readings, you're getting it because you deserve it. Because it is yours, because you've worked for it. You've put in the blood, sweat, and tears in order to make this happen. You made wise, solid choices. And somebody here was trying to meddle with your growth. Because they were unable to grow. So the only way that they were able to maintain their high status was by bringing you down to where they thought or think that you belong. It's cowards. You were dealing with cowards. Universe, please tell us more. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Butterfly, a change for the better. A change for the better is on the way. Some kind of transformation is taking place here. A beautiful transformation is getting ready to take place. You have been in a state of metamorphosis. We have Weeping Willow. It's in the reverse. Family sorrow. Somebody here was trying to create some kind of sorrow. This could be to the point where somebody here was... Excuse me. Somebody does not want me to say this, but... This could be to the point where someone was literally trying to sacrifice you off the planet to create the sorrow. But it didn't work. It didn't happen. A change for the better is on the horizon. We have Pig, Beware of Greed. And then we have Celebration, Fun, and enjoyment with this tank card. Beware of greedy individuals. You could have some individuals here as well that are now seeing this transformation. Right, because remember I did say, like, somebody here does want to partner with you, but you're still going to have to do your due diligence to weed out the weeds, essentially. Weeds are going to be trying to sprout in your spiritual garden here. You know, these greedy people who see that there's been a transformation, and they're like, ooh, Collective's looking mighty fine. Let me go over there. So you're going to have to be careful. Beware of greedy individuals. And also remember to be generous with the right individuals. Because this change for the better, this is you getting to the vibration of what it is that you have been manifesting. But a part of being in the vibration is keeping the flow going. It's not just about getting to the vibration and receiving everything. It's about also keeping it going. Because you don't want to be the stop of the flow. Because what goes around comes back around. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of people will get whatever it is that they're asking for, but then they'll stop the flow. It's a continuous, the vibration is continuous. You don't just pluck one string in a guitar and then, you know, it plays the whole, you know, sound or the for you. No, sometimes you have to hit it multiple times in a specific pattern. Same thing with you being in that vibration. You need to keep, it's like essentially you need to keep the song going, or else it's going to come to an end. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. We have Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. New possibilities and paths are opening up for you. Possibilities, opportunities, whatever you want. I don't like the fact that this greed is right here in the middle. But you have been given the keys. Successful outcome to your problems. You have been given the keys to walk down these new doorways, these archways. You've been given the keys to go down these new portals. Be careful of greedy people. Universe, give me one more. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, because I was getting that to clarify this greed. Good advice from a wise person. You have wise people around you. You're going to be receiving some good advice from somebody here around you. And there is also an individual here who's dissatisfied with life. And that's why you're being asked to beware of greedy people. Because you have some miserable people that are coming your way. Because they see how beautiful you are now. They see how beautiful things are for you now. They know that things are changing for you. This is even given like energetic vampires could be coming around here. Because they want to try and take some of that energy there for themselves. Universe, tell us more. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Temporary problems with this cloud. Gong, an exciting event. So something exciting is going down. Someone new is getting ready to enter your life. And somebody here was trying to create these temporary problems. See, somebody was trying to put these clouds around you so that people wouldn't see what was really going on. Something here about questioning a position in your life with this illusion. Like maybe somebody here could have been trying to claim that like you were married, or that, I don't know, somebody here wanted something to look or not. Somebody here never really wanted somebody here to really see what it is that you really had going on. Again, maybe this could be somebody here who, wow, like I said earlier in their beginning, there could have been somebody here who has been interested in wanting to approach you or whatever here, but like maybe the lie that was said about you is that, oh, you're in a relationship or that you're married to somebody else, and that's why somebody was hesitant to approach you, even though maybe you come off as single, or maybe that's, I don't know, maybe somebody was trying to say that you were lying. Somebody here was trying to muddy something in your life so that way others wouldn't see what was available. Like somebody here never wanted people to see that, oh, you know, you don't have any friends, you need friends, or you don't have love in your life. Like somebody here literally wanted these clouds so people wouldn't really see what was going on in your life. And there's also some kind of exciting event here that is getting ready to take place for you. It could involve romance, celebration, and party. Good times are on the horizon for y'all. By June? From now until June? Good things are going down? Or somebody here could be, what is that? June, that's what? That's Cancer, Gemini? Yeah, I think, yes. Cancer, Gemini? Someone can have a birthday in June. We have Cain here. Pay attention to your health. June is also 6. I was doing all that math earlier. 6 could be very significant. You guys could be a life path 6. Universe, tell us more. So with that whole pay attention to your health, it's giving somebody here was always wanting you to make you feel worried. Worried, constantly looking over your shoulder. And we have purse, pay attention to your finances. Again, they wanted you worried. Something here about wealth and health. Right? That's important principles to building a solid foundation. But it's in the reverse, so you don't have to pay attention to, pay attention to your finances here, but what I get with this, like, you don't have to worry anymore. You feel something lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Somebody wanted you to feel like something here was lacking in your life. Somebody here could have even been running around trying to claim that you were doing this out of greed, or you were doing something against them because you chose greed, you chose money, you chose luxury over them, like you were leaving somebody behind type of vibe as well. Somebody was definitely trying to muddy the situation. And we have candle right behind this. You will be shown the way. You have been shown the way. You've alchemized your pain into purpose. You have been shown the way. And I, for some reason, I just pictured that hermit with his lantern. You still decided to shine bright, even in the darkness. Even in the darkness, you remain true to who you were. See, somebody thought that that if they threw enough darkness, that you would be afraid of the dark, or that you would be wandering around, but you still found your way. Because going back to initially what I said in the beginning, they were using their nightmares against you. But those, whatever these things were, they were just nuisances. They weren't your greatest fears. Maybe they were repeated struggles that you've already dealt with in the past. So for you, it was nothing new. Nothing new under the sun for you type of vibe. So you knew you were going to be able to find your way out of this. Universe, please tell us more. Gaslighted? So, yeah, somebody could have been trying to gaslight you? Trying to distort reality? What I get from this is that you never thought that this person would do this to you, and maybe that's why you felt like, even if you didn't have the most perfect relationship with this person, to you, it's like, well, you know, you never in a million years thought that this person would have been the one to who chose to be the villain in your story in this lifetime. Universe, tell us more for the collective. Situationship, unclear boundaries, mixed signals. More than friends, less than lovers. This could have been a whole situationship, and again, this doesn't even have to be romantic. This is just somebody here, unclear boundaries. Double standards type of vibe. You're receiving a status upgrade. It's what it is. You're receiving a status upgrade because you did the work. You deserve this promotion. This spiritual promotion. It's like somebody here was trying to hold you back in life. Again, they wanted to play the role as your manager. But you're the Nine of Pentacles. You don't need a manager. You manage yourself. Status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. You're hitting and reaching the next level. Improved social standing. Cinderella's got to go. She ain't mopping floors no more. She's on the top level managing the whole building. That's what Cinderella's doing right now. That's the vibe. Your status is upgrading. And this is somebody's biggest nightmare. Because they're going to lose their social standing. And and this person lives in their ego. And meanwhile, you're getting the promotion because you earned it. You worked for it. You've learned the lessons. Wisdom gained, completing cycles. Growth through experience. You've acquired all of the experience that you've needed. You are wiser now. You don't deal with any kind of relationship in the situationship status because you know what you deserve. I'm also hearing a line from another one of Britney's songs, I think it's Invitation, where she says, I mean, it's a different kind of vibe of a song than the reading, but it's a specific part that says yes or no, but no maybes. Like, that's the vibe with you. Yes or no, but no maybes. There's no in between with you. We have love bombed. Oh, goodness. Intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. You could have somebody here, maybe a person here who's greedy, who could be wanting to love bomb you because they know that you're booked and busy. They know that your status is upgraded. So now they want to come in and they want to love bomb you. Why, so they can try to use that against you? Oh my god, look, I was love bombing the collective. I was sending them all of these sweet nothings and they still ignore me because you're booked and busy. And why now? Why now? Please. Universe, tell us more. Boundaries. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. You've learned the lessons. You've put up the boundaries. You safeguarded your future. And we have side piece. Secret romance, hidden affair, being second choice. This is somebody here who kept you around in a situationship as their side piece. Friends can do that, family can do that, and work associates can sure as hell do that too. I used to work in corporate jobs. I used to work in big businesses with a lot of different people. I've seen all of the shades. Universe. Please tell us more for the collective. Hidden agenda. Somebody here is going to be receiving consequences for their hidden agenda. Consequences. Somebody could be going to spiritual jail, physical jail, mental jail, whatever. They're receiving consequences. Meanwhile, you're going to be falling in love. I'm going to take the one that flipped over, which is this falling in love. You could be falling in love at this time. Whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. We did see that Emperor. For those of you that are single, your divine partner is going to be wanting to come in. But again, you're going to need to exercise discernment. Because I also feel like there are some other greedy people that are looking at you like, ooh, pretty. You're going to have to do your due diligence, but y'all are going to be falling in love. From now until June. Something's spicing up for you. We have a gold digger here at the bottom. This is that beware of greed energy. Beware of greed. You've been dealing with gold diggers, collective. People who want you to be Cinderella, but you're not Cinderella. Cinderella's got to go. Cinderella left the building a long time ago. Hell, she even changed her goddamn name. She ain't Cinderella no more. Remember, the status is upgraded. It's like you're getting your PhD. So now you're Dr. Cinderella. You know, you're not just Cinderella. You're Dr. Cinderella. Metaphorically speaking, like spiritually speaking. That's the vibe. Consequences. Somebody here is receiving consequences. No more running. The karma's catching up and someone's being held accountable for trying to backstab you. Somebody could have gone to such extreme lengths, and that's why they're being put behind bars. You know, orange is the new black type of vibe. Yeah, see, somebody wanted to keep you around as a status symbol. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. And you're going to be living large. This person wanted status so badly. It's crumbling down. This is that tower crumbling down. That's what this is. The tower is crumbling down. And you have learned the lesson of putting up boundaries. And your boundaries are going to serve you well to handle all these pigs that are coming in, right? And people could be coming in looking at you and maybe even coming in all lustful. Because remember, I was all like, oh, look how pretty. Yeah. They're coming in all lustful. They're pigs. They're hungry. They'll eat anything. As long as they get fed. Gross. You're going to be living large because your status is elevating. With this, I'm getting to whoever this person was, like whoever this person was that did this shit to you, part of this crumbling down, or part of what happened here, the universe gave them enough rope to hang themselves with. They're like, I want to see how far you want to take this. I'm going to let you, see, and that's how the universe works. They're like, okay, I'm going to let you think you're getting away with something for maybe those 7 years, right? For a short period. Because the universe knew that you were going to get yourself out of this. You were going to learn the lesson. It was fated and destined to happen this way. You learned the lesson. They knew you were going to. And the universe let this person think that they were going to win. Let them build themselves a big old tower before the universe decides to strike it down. Hit them where it hurts the most. Let them get the very thing that they sacrificed you for. And then watch it fall and slip right out of their hands and into your pockets, collective. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. I'm going to take a quick break, but I am going to pull out the, what's it called? The Scrabble tiles. I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. Sorry about that, but I had to stretch my back. I hate this chair. But until I find the perfect one, I'm stuck with it. Actually, you guys might know. Do you know any chairs that are good for, like, short people? And what I mean by that is, like, my knees need to be able to, like, bend over the edge of the seat comfortably. Like, I don't need it to be, like, super deep. So if you know of any brands, please let me know. It would really help me out. But we're going to get into the Scrabble tiles. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. Any final messages and confirmations here for the collective, please? Final messages and confirmations for the collective. That almost landed in my T. Someone here with the first, last, and middle initial of an O. We have the numbers 89, 29. Somebody here could be 29 years old. Somebody here could have been born in 89. Or those numbers can hold some significance for you. We have 80, 82. Something here about January. I have the number 53. Someone's name could be Jan, Jane. Someone, you could have a Rottweiler. I have the number 90. I'm sorry. Yep, no, that's the number. Is it 90? Or is it 6? We have the number 90. We're going to go with it. Or the number 6. Take it how it resonates. 6 is very big for today. We have Juno. Someone's name could be Juno. Someone's name could be J, J-A-E. Maybe somebody spells it like that. We have the number 65. Something here about a district attorney, a DA. Something here about an ADA. Someone's name could be Jeremy. I have the number 93. Something here about DMX. Maybe somebody listens to DMX. Something here about AA. Maybe somebody goes to AA. Or you're graduating from AA or something. I have the number 99. Something here about DEET spray. Maybe somebody here spends a lot of time outdoors. I'm not sure if I said it, but I have the number 93. Something here about a beat, B-E-A-T. Maybe somebody here makes beats. We have the number 1. Someone's name could be Willow, or something here about a willow tree. Or something here about, willow tree, what is it? Oh my god, the chicken thing. You buy it in the store and you put it in you make a sandwich out of it. Chicken salad. Maybe willow tree chicken salad. Something here about the number 0 or 0. Maybe somebody here named their dog 0, like after Nightmare Before Christmas or something. Something here about a doctor. We have a DR. Maybe this doctor is a GI doctor. Something here about New York, the state. Whatever these beats are, maybe they have to do with like dubstep or dub or something. I don't know. Or something about Dublin. I think that's a city in California as well, if I'm not mistaken. Something here about feet. Maybe somebody has a kink for feet. I don't know. Something here about IT. Somebody here could work in IT. Someone's name could be Remy. Someone's name could be Jayme, J-A-M-I-E. Or they could spell it like me, J-A-Y-M-E, whatever floats their boat. We have Cleo. Someone's name could be Cleo. Or something. Someone's name could be Leo, Leonardo. Someone could resonate with like Cleopatra. Someone's name could be Amanda. Mandy. Someone's name could be Jasmine. Something about an armada, or somebody here could be Mad. Someone's name could be Riley. Something about A&W root beer. Someone's name could be Maddie. Madison. Something about a BMW. Somebody here could drive a BMW. Someone's name could be Rita. Something here about gin. Maybe somebody drinks a lot of gin. Someone's nickname could be like JJ. Someone's name could be Rodney. Something here about a jug. Maybe somebody walks around with a jug, like a big jug of water or something. Something here about a fast. Maybe somebody here has been doing a fast or considering doing a fast. Someone's name could be Andrew, Drew, Andy. Someone's name could be Roland. Something here about Massachusetts. Someone could use a term like A. Maybe they say A a lot. Somebody who could be Canadian. I'm not trying to throw shade. Someone's name could be Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. Something here about the SATs. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Or something here about Saturday. Something here about June. Someone's name could be June. June is very significant. Someone's name could be Maya. Or Mia. Someone's name could be Miles. Someone here could be Jewish. Someone's car they could have a GT of a car. Something here about a lane. Maybe somebody was trying to claim they were trying to keep you in your lane. Or you weren't in your lane, or I don't know. Again, it's like somebody was trying to confine you to something. Something here about a DO. Like somebody here could be a doctor, but they could have a DO instead of an MD. We have Waco. Isn't that in Texas? I'm also thinking about... No, I don't know. What is it? The little candies. Isn't there a candy? Like the Waco wafers or something? I have no idea. Somebody here could have a ferret. Somebody here could be DL. That came out all on its own. Somebody here could be bi. Maybe somebody here is secretly DL. I mean, somebody's could be secretly bi. Someone's name could be Margaret. Someone's name could be Mary. Jerry. Someone's name could be Ryan. Brian. Dion. Something about August as well. Or Augusta. Someone's name could be Clay. Someone's initials could be JC. Or that could be somebody's nickname. Someone's name could be Aiden. Something here about a Jedi. Maybe somebody here is like really a huge fan of Star Wars. That's in Star Wars, right? I don't know. I've never seen it. Something here about dirt. Yeah, something about a dirt bike, or someone here could constantly have dirty jeans. Someone's name could be Jean. I have Luz. Someone's last name could be Luz. Or Luge. Or Louise. Someone's name could be George. Mindy. Something here about doe, a deer, a female deer. Doe. Or something about the Simpsons. Doe. Something about Wisconsin. Something about a financial advisor. Someone's name could be Mo. Or something about Mo's Quickie Mart. Again with the Simpsons references. Someone's name could be Lucy. Okay. Something about DSW. Something about a roommate. I have Dre out here again. Someone's name could be Dre. Universe, please tell us more. Letting go. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. See, you surrendered what wasn't yours so that way you can continue on your very path. And that's exactly what you did, Collective. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. You found your path. Somebody here wanted you wandering in the dark, but they didn't realize that you had your own internal flashlight. Universe. Thank you. We have inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. You became your own lover. You became your own partner. You became your own whatever it is, that position that somebody felt like they had in your life. You became your own that. That's what you did. And you let go. And that's why you're getting the 9 of Cups. It's about being happy. Genuinely, truly happy within yourself, by yourself, for yourself. See, people get misconstrued when it comes to feeling like you need to sacrifice in life. And yes, there are certain things that you need to sacrifice, but not the things that genuinely bring you joy, bring you happiness, because those are the things that define you. It's like from that song from Fall Out Boy, Save Rock and Roll. You are what you love, not who loves you. Continue to follow your intuition, collective. Continue to follow your intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Continue to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is a direct connection to Source. It's like having Source on speed dial. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. We have gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with the baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunks around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. It's about being gentle. Maybe somebody here never wanted you to be seen as gentle. Maybe in your past previous cycle, you couldn't afford to be gentle. Maybe you had to be a little fierce. You had to have them claws out. But now you can be gentle. Show everybody your soft side. See, and this is the thing. Somebody always wanted you to be on edge. But you don't have to be anymore. Because now people see the truth. You don't need to defend yourself anymore. Because people know. They get it. My hair looks weird. My hair looks weird on camera, but it looks fabulous in the mirror. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. For those of you who have made it this far, I will let you decide. I was thinking about maybe going live for a little bit tomorrow. Do a quick little reading. If y'all were interested, or I can pre-record it, let me know. I have no idea what time it would be, so that's the thing. If anything, it might be later in the day. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. We have divine support, number 48. This tea tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's lemon and ginger, but it reminds me of Fruity Pebbles for some reason. It tastes good either way. Divine Support. Is a powerful tool for bringing focus and awareness to the deeper meaning of life. Ganesha is strongly connected to the mystical syllable The sacred is the most important universal symbol of the divine presence in Hinduism. It is held to be the cosmic sound which was generated when the world first came into existence. The written form of this divine symbol, when reversed, gives a flawless outline of Ganesha. Use the sound in one way to help you connect to the divine support available to you now. Ganesha is ready to share his wisdom, knowledge, and guidance that is innate within his being. You now have the opportunity to cultivate a closer relationship with Ganesha or with any ascended master or divine being that resonates with you. Drawing on divine support facilitates a greater connection to your divine voice, which can be a source of inspiration and great wisdom in times of uncertainty or challenge. Ganesha's desire is to assist you on your life path. Know that he is guiding you away from fear, distress, and anguish, and towards the light and love at the center of your being. The same light and love which resonates through the vast universe in which is contained within the universal sound of Consider chanting this tone or listening to a recording of to bring about the energetic shift that is needed at this time. Again, continue to deepen and foster that relationship with your intuition. Some of you could be having divine beings and ascended masters reaching out to you at this time. Maybe for some of you, maybe your own internal divine counsel is expanding in this time. Embrace all of that. Embrace where your intuition is leading you, because I feel like the divine is trying to ensure that this next phase of your life goes off without a hitch, if I'm making any sense. That's why you have all of this divine support available to you now. Pay attention to your dreams as well. You could have the divine speaking to you in dreams, in synchronicities. It would be very prominent to keep like a dream/synchronicity journal right now, just to keep track. Especially for those of you that are asking a lot of questions, you're going to be receiving a lot of answers. But that is what I have for y'all today. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light. And again, I do want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Alrighty, y'all. Ciao.